Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to go over what is going on in this new moon eclipse. So I don't know how long it lasts, maybe about a week. So I just kind of wanted to get some information on what to expect for the collective when it comes to this new moon eclipse. So let's see what information comes up for us. What do we need to know, Spirit, with this new moon eclipse? Like what's changing, what's happening, what do we need to know, what do we need to watch out for? So let's just pull two cards for the collective when it comes to this new moon eclipse. All right, so what we got here. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So we got nourishment. We got nourishment along with peace, which is very interesting. So what they're saying is when it comes to this new moon eclipse, we are looking to, I know there's so much going on, it's pretty intense out there. It's pretty intense out there. So, but our job is to remain at peace. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is ask how. I'm going to ask how. But I guess they're kind of saying through nourishment, okay? But I'm still going to ask how. So through nourishing yourself, I love how this moon is nourishing her. I love that. Look at all this beautiful abundance. I love that. So through this nourishment, you are going to feel at peace. Okay. This is kind of almost like a new moon. Okay, so let's see. Let's find out how. All right, let me ask how. But let me just see if I can get any more on this. Any more guidance you want to give me with these moon cards? Anything else? Or a how? Let's see if I could get a how. How can we nourish ourselves? In what way can we nourish ourselves, Spirit? In what way? Interesting. So we got resilience. Okay. All right. So I don't know. So maybe you're feeling like there's a lot going on and you have a lot you have something that you're carrying on your back, and so through this resilience, so they're saying keep going, don't give up. Through this resilience you also have creation, so something to do with whatever it is you're creating in your life right now. So of course this is the divine masculine. I almost feel like this is the divine masculine, this is the divine feminine. All right, so the divine feminine is asking you to nourish yourself. So take time out. It's almost like what they're saying is you gotta do a little both. So this is what they're telling me. So with this new moon eclipse, what they're saying is that there has to be more of a balance with your divine masculine, divine feminine. So you have to pick a time frame. I personally like the waxing moon and the waning moon. It's 2 weeks each. But to do a little bit more of divine feminine during the waning moon for me, and doing a little bit more doing a little bit more divine masculine during the waxing moon. Which, if you're watching the reading right now, we're at the new moon, then it's about to be waxing, and that's the time during a waxing moon. And of course you could do this the way you want to do it. It could be every day. It could be how you want to figure to do both, right? The divine masculine and the divine feminine type of things that are going to uphold balance, right? So with this divine masculine during a waxing moon, you're here to create, right? You're here to manifest. You're here to make things happen. You're here to, go out there and actually, like, what are you willing to do to make it happen, and have resilience, right? Carrying that weight. So that's more the divine masculine part of this. And then you have the divine feminine, who is asking to also, I don't know, this could be meditation, it could be feeling and processing your feelings, or whatever this is, and then nourishment, whatever that means to you, whatever nourishment is. And I could pull some cards on what that could look like, but just, nourishing your mind, body, and soul, right? Okay, perfect. So let's grab these cards and let's see what these cards have to say. So what do you want to, first, let me just ask two cards. What do you want us to know about this new moon? Because this is like a new time to be, right? This is like a new chapter. So what can we do in this beautiful new chapter? So two cards, Spirit, two cards. What do you want us to know for this new moon eclipse? Oh, wow. So we have believe in the impossible, blue moon. Believe in the impossible. So whatever you thought was impossible, just start believing in it and just, giving it to Spirit. Oh, and it says you're very close to achieving your goal. Ooh, that's beautiful. So you're very close. So don't give up. So that's another reason they're saying resilience. Don't give up. You're so close. You're so close to achieving your goal. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some cards to say, okay, great. So we need to be resilient. We need to be creative. We need to have peace. We need to nourish ourselves. All right, well, in what way should we nourish ourselves? Let me see if I can grab any information from this deck. So for the collective Spirit, in what way should we nourish ourselves? This is a very big deck. So we're just going to split it. We'll take two, Spirit. We'll take two. We'll take two in this. Yeah, two cards. How can we nourish ourselves? What are we looking at here? Actually, I'm seeing this card. Is there any other cards that you want me to see? Is there any other cards? Oh, you're giving me a lot. Oof. All right, you're giving me a lot here. Actually, that's too many. All right, anything here? Anything else? Any other ones? Just try one more time here. Actually, I'm seeing you. Okay. So we got Scorpio. We got deep, intense transformation. Okay. So maybe you are a Scorpio. I am a Scorpio moon. So anyway, deep, intense transformation. All right. So we got that one. And then we got the sun. We got life, vitality, purpose. Maybe you're a Leo. But anyway, life, vitality. So what gives you vitality? What brings you purpose? All right. We'll put that there. And then we have solar eclipse. That's interesting. Solar eclipse. Creation, intention, potential. So again, we got another card of creation. So a lot of creation going on here. I'll put that one up here. And we got Pallas, wisdom, skill, and self-defense. That's interesting. Yeah. So we have wisdom here. Okay, now so I'll put this here. Okay. So what I'm getting with all of these coming out, again, it's a balance of divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay? Because this is very divine masculine. This is all about purpose. This is all, so what is your purpose right now? It needs to be brought out, and it needs to give you vitality. If your work and your purpose is not bringing you vitality, it's probably not the thing. Okay. Now, this deep, intense transformation, this is very divine feminine. So there's a balance here. And if you're anything like me in the past, you were just one or the other, right? You're mostly divine masculine, or you're being mostly divine feminine, where you're hermiting. And now they're saying, great, you've done both now. You've done your divine masculine for a long stretch, and then you've done your divine feminine for a long stretch. Now it's time to do both together at the same time. Be both. Be action and be at peace. Okay? So yes, creation, intention, potential. Yes. So that could be divine feminine. All right? That is what is your intention right now? What is the intention that you want to create? And then you got the wisdom, the skill. That's very divine masculine. What wisdom can you learn? What new skills can you learn? All right, beautiful. Okay, so now let me grab a couple of more cards here. What else, Spirit, to say how we can nourish ourselves when it comes to this type? What am I being pulled to here? Let me just look at see which cards here. Okay, so how to nourish? How to nourish? Let's use my little, I call her Sally, my little Sally Frog cards. How can we nourish ourselves at this time, Spirit? Two cards. How can we nourish ourselves at this time? Okay. I am reclaiming my childlike sense of wonder. Oh, I love it. Yes, that's huge. Okay, yes, becoming childlike and using your imagination and that innocence, that is really going to bring you to a higher level, because the way I understand it, I think it was Neville Goddard that said it, and probably his teacher taught him that the imagination is God, that is spirit, that the imagination is reality in a sense. And so being that childlike, yeah, that's your divine feminine, that's your intuition, that's really seeing what's, because what card did we see? Believe in the impossible. So this goes hand in hand. Believing in the impossible means being childlike and just knowing that these wonderful possibilities are there. But you have to have that childlike sense of wonder to make that happen. Because if you're just being logical, and there is a time and place for being logical, but this is not, this eclipse season is saying this is not the time and place to be logical. This is the time and place to be imaginative, to be filled with wonder of what could be. Okay, so that's beautiful. All right, I love it. All right, and we'll put you here. Okay, and then what does this other card say? This one says, I'm allowed to feel the emotions moving through me, and I am allowed to let go of them when I'm ready. Aw, Sally. Yeah, so that's beautiful. So, yeah, so you're allowed to feel your feelings, and it doesn't matter how negative they are. Obviously, it's fun to feel happy feelings. That's easy. The hard part is feeling our negative feelings, because we want to run away from them, and we want to tell ourselves that it's not okay to feel our feelings, probably because we were told that in school, by our friends, by our, ex-lovers, by our siblings, by our parents, whatever, right? That it's not okay to feel that way. Like, it's not okay. Or we don't want to hear it. My mother's big saying was, no more nonsense. That's when my feelings came out. My feelings would come out, and so to her, it was nonsense. You're fine. So we were taught not to feel our feelings, and so we had to escape them. In what way? Maybe eating ice cream, maybe after some years, maybe drinking alcohol, whatever. Okay. So it could be just working a lot. It could be exercising a lot. It could whatever you need to do to escape the feelings. It could be reading a book, anything. So she's just saying, Miss Sally is just saying, go ahead and feel those feelings and let them go when you're ready. That's what another big thing you can do to nourish yourself. So this is a big nourishment right here. Okay, and I'm going to ask for one more nourishment. Anything else, Sally? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else that we need to do to nourish ourselves? Yes, being a sense of wonder with our imagination. That is a great way. It's never too late to start over. So we got the rainbow here, rainbow energy coming in. That's beautiful. Okay, and I was looking specifically at this blue ray. And yes, I think there's a lot of blue rays here. But you know, if you look at them, they really are the chakras. You got the root chakra, looks like yellow, so it looks like the solar plexus chakra. But then you got your blues, you got your throat chakra, then you got kind of like the violet, which is like the crown chakra, right? Balancing out all the chakras, which is really your again your divine feminine and your divine masculine. Root chakra being divine masculine, and I believe the throat chakra being divine feminine. I do believe. Anyway, so starting over, it's yeah, like what in any area of your life, it's never too late. Just start over. It doesn't matter. You know that we have many types of you know areas of life. It could be relationship. It's never too late. I just met someone who got married in her 60s. It's never too late. It could be work, or career. It could be, you know, your finances. It could be your how you spend your leisurely time. It's never too late to start over. Like anytime you want. I don't, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how much time and effort you put into something. It's okay to leave it behind. It's okay to jump over that rainbow and say, let's see what's on the other side of this rainbow. Let's try something new. That's nourishing yourself. Again, just being in that childlike wonder. Because maybe the things that you built were through logic. Maybe your logic brought you to this place of, and not bad. Absolutely not, but just different, right? And now you could use your childlike wonder to create something new, something more out of your imagination that you never thought would be possible. Because now you have to believe, you don't have to, but they're suggesting, Spirit is suggesting that you believe in the impossible, in something that's impossible, something that you conjured up in your imagination. What they're telling me is test it out. Test out the theory. Have the hypothesis of you have something in your imagination and you start to become more childlike and more in wonder about it. Like, I wonder what it would be like. Just be childlike. Just be innocent. And they're saying test out the hypothesis and just see what happens and believe in it and just see. There's no harm in it and just seeing what could happen. And whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or whatever it is that you're working towards, it says you're very close to achieving your goal. Ta-da! It's like, look at that full moon. That's beautiful. It's like you're looking up and you're like, wow, that moon's big. Woof. I never saw such a big moon. Woof, it's coming right at me. Yep, your dreams are coming right at you. Right at you, buddy. It's coming. So, yeah, so having that balance. So, again, what they're telling me is you've already gone through the work. You already understand being divine masculine, right? Because that's the conscious mind. That's the easy part. That's the doing and the action. But then we just recently went through a period of kind of being in like hermit stage, doing a lot of nurturing of ourselves, nurturing our inner world, as you may. Okay. And we weren't doing much action. We were just kind of in a holding place. And they're saying, great. Now it's time to do both. Be divine masculine and divine feminine. It's a balance. However you want to work that into your schedule. And whatever that means to you, if you have a list of what is your divine feminine processes, is it energy work? Is it inner child work? Is it past life regression? Whatever it is. What is your inner, what is your inner child? Is it coloring? Is it doing art? What is your inner child love to do? Is it going to Disney World? I don't know. Whatever's going to nourish your inner child. And then, of course, there's the physical stuff. So I guess Disney World would be more physical. They're telling me. So yeah, inner stuff is more going within and listening to spirit, listening to your inner child, right? Listening to the moon, very divine feminine, and then bringing back that wisdom into action. Okay. So yeah, nourishment, peace. And once you start doing that, they're saying you're going to be more at peace with life. It's going to feel more peaceful. It's going to feel more balanced. It's just you're gonna feel, you're not gonna run away from your feelings, you're gonna feel your feelings. Your higher self is saying she wants to feel all of your feelings. I used to think, oh, I gotta block my higher self from these negative feelings because our, you know, vibration will go down. But no, that is the oneness, is feeling all of it, like not shutting any of it out. All of it is worthy, right? So your negative feelings, your negative thoughts, they're all worthy, and they want to be felt, and they want to be thought, and they want to be honored, right? And so that's kind of what this is going to be, into oneness. It's kind of a oneness here. It's going to bring you peace. All right. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button below to know when my next readings are coming out. And if you'd like to work with me, you could check out my description box below. And I will see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.